Charlie.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
It's been a long day.
From the gun on third down, Locke. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Rolling to his right. He's got Jake Butt, his tight end. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Nice touchdown, baby.
Troy Fumagalli. His first touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Brandon McManus lining up for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
They're on the 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Tight down. There you go. Hey, 734.
7's the mic. Both 7's the mic. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up.
You're mine.
Hey, alert 3. Alert 3. Chest.
Express.
Throwing now is Carr. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7, Raiders nothing.
Down. Wide 85.
Check. 59. Target.
Express. 280.
Here's Jacobs on the first and 10. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
59. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache. Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'9".
Hot.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Low.
Check. Hot route. Hot. Watch the safety creep.
On second and 9, Carr. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Recon, 132 fighter. What's it hot?
Watch 36.
What's it hot?
From the gun, it's Carr. Gets it to Benjamin. It's Carr. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
Yeah,
they?
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Carr completes it. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Running is Jacobs, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Easy. Kill.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Oh, you got deep?
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
52, Mike, 52. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
First down, Broncos.
Break.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. It's hauled in by Doxson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
I know you felt that one.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's a give to Lindsey running right. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
He was taken down by Kyle Fuller. A gain of 3 on the play.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Ready,
And
ready.
we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan
Yeah.
Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Maurice Hurst able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
Ready up.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
You can't block me.
Fire.
Lock to throw on 2nd down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Gator.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
You're out.
For number 30, look out for number 30. Hey, we got a tight end.
Head up.
From midfield, here's Locke. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Motion. 47 Mike. Mike, 47 1. Bring it.
Hey, exit.
Let's bring it. 47's the Mike, boys.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Go.
Check.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He's airing it out for Williams. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Deshaun Hamilton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go.
Switch. Slam.
Leo. Ready.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Mike 50.
Smooth.
Watch the backer.
Hey, lock it.
SOS. Check 31. Wide. Get wide.
Lead Griffin.
Lock now on 1st down. Airing it out for Hamilton. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch the ball.
Hard.
Alert flare.
Look at me. Go. Hey, Foxtrot. Hit it.
Block will try again on 2nd down. for it here, and this will be caught. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Got it.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
4 down, check, 4 down, 4 down. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Drop, rock it. Say go.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Set. 15, Lonnie. 15 line.
Let's go.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
218, chopper.
Mike 29.
Now.
From the 45 on second down. Locke gets it off to Freeman. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to face a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Hey, turn it up.
5.
On third down, Freeman. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up 4th. The Broncos send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Raider first down, 17 yards. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
Here we go, here we go.
Express.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Out, 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 out.
Monday down. Shoot.
Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come. Check 99. Check.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Let's get some penetration. Kill. Slam.
Deuce right.
On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Carr going to throw, and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Jacobs.
Under 10.
They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
You better be ready.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in the East Bay. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th.
For the Raider field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Cleveland Farrell, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Locke to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
80 weapon. Hey, Haywood. Get it.
Throwing on third and long. Lock, airing it out for Hamilton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
We're good. You waiting?
Check. Check three.
Slide down.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Deuce. No. Off.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. The Raiders on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Straight on.
Shit. Check safety.
Express.
Check Mike 47. Record. Watch twist. Watch out.
Carr now to throw. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. This for a fourth quarter lead. And that is no good. Wide to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. Boy, so a chance to take the lead here in this fourth quarter, but he couldn't get this one on target.
Everything looked good. The snap, the hold, even the distance. The only thing off, the most important part, the accuracy.
Ready?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
Check 53.
Bravo.
Check 53's Mike. You don't want none, baby.
Keep grip.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talking about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Lucky.
On 1st down, Jacobs.
Safety's creeping.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Go, go, go. He's crashing. He's checking crash. 6 guy. Check 6 guy. Check.
Later, 8.
4-7's the mic.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Watch the edge. Showing it, showing it.
Express.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 11.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
25, check 25.
Go, Chief.
Shift, shift.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. The kick by Carlson is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Mike 50, Mike 50. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Mike 50, Mike. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man. This is Jackson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home. Check 24. Check go.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. Back to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Key the tight end. We got 4. We got 4.
5.
On third down, here's Lindsey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. But he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen?